To focus on Donald Trump, we need to follow his money.
What is fueling my soul right now is Trump.
This illegitimate president. I look forward to going into the office of Attorney General every day, suing him, and then going home.
Will you sue him for us?
Oh, we're going to definitely sue him. We're going to be a real pain in the ass.
I will never be afraid to challenge this illegitimate president.
We need to focus on Donald Trump. We need to follow his money.
What is fueling my soul right now is Trump.
This illegitimate.
Let me just say this to Big Tish James, the New York Attorney General. I dare you to try to continue your lawfare against President Trump in his second term, because listen here, sweetheart, we're not messing around this time, and we will put your fat ass in prison for conspiracy against rights. And I promise you that. So think long and hard before you want to violate President Trump's constitutional rights or any other American's constitutional rights. It's not going to happen again.
We've been warning people on the show, Mike, this isn't the same Trump administration. Stop messing around. Don't rig elections. Don't illegally vote. Don't try the funny business, because we know the team this time and they are not effing around.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. So the title of this clip says, Trump's lawyer warns Letitia James, vows retribution after Trump wins. Will put your fat ass in jail. That is the direct quote. So we're going to get into this clip here. But before we do, guys, please hit the like button down below. It really helps the channel out, helps the algorithm get this video out there. And I can't do this without your help. And of course, if you're brand new, consider hitting the subscribe button. Let's get into the clip.
How does Trump break through the amount of lawfare, the amount of demonic screaming from the left? Kind of in a way, in the way that uses executive power constitutionally to say this is what's right for the country?
I think President Trump would say this. Even President Trump would say this. I think he learned his lesson from the first term, and that is personnel is key, right? And it is so critically important that you put good people in the right post, like Mark Paoletta as Attorney General, so you don't have to deal with this nonsense, right? You don't have to deal with this politicized and weaponized justice system. President Trump and his legal team now, led by John Sauer, who should be the Solicitor General of the United States, has got they've gotten monumental wins at the Supreme Court, including on presidential immunity. Let me just say this to Big Tish James, the New York Attorney General. I dare you to try to continue your lawfare against President Trump in his second term, because listen here, sweetheart, we're not messing around this time, and we will put your fat ass in prison for conspiracy against rights. And I promise you that. So think long and hard before you want to violate President Trump's constitutional rights or any other American's constitutional rights. It's not going to happen again.
We've been warning people on the show, Mike, this isn't the same Trump administration. Stop messing around. Don't rig elections. Don't illegally vote. Don't try the funny business, because we know the team this time and they are not effing around. Yeah. And so we've done our best to warn. Maybe just really quickly here, Fani Willis. That seems to be one of the last prosecutions against Donald Trump that hasn't been completely thrown in the garbage just yet. Maybe a message to Fani Willis.
Yeah, Big Fanny, another one. Where do they find these people? It's just like at Weight Watchers. Where do they find these slobs to be prosecutors against Trump? I would say to Big Fanny Willis and Nathan Wade, it's very clear that the Georgia Court of Appeals is going to disqualify their entire office because Big Fanny hired her dumb, unqualified boyfriend Nathan Wade, paid him $700,000, $250 an hour. And then Big Fanny took illegal kickbacks from Nathan Wade in the form of lavish trips around the world, Napa, the Caribbean, Belize. I'm a Grey Goose girl. I mean, where do they find these dumb flops, right? And then she got up and lied about it in court, right? So she's going to get disqualified from this case. This case will go to another district attorney in Georgia, and no one in their right mind would bring this case again, because it's not a crime to object to a presidential election. It's allowed by the Electoral Count Act of 1887. It's allowed by the First Amendment. Again, I want to say to these Democrat prosecutors and these Democrat hellholes, we're not messing around this time, right? So proceed accordingly.
Yeah, I don't know how they keep their law licenses after this. I just don't. I don't know how they stay within the bar after what they've done. And when the people know the truth, when people actually understand the truth, and now that we control the media ecosystem, now that more people have like tuned out, and it's broken and it's dead and it's gone, right? This election proved it once and for all. Now we can tell the truth. We can tell the true story. Kash Patel was on here talking about this just a second ago. Like, now is time for truth and reconciliation for the American people to actually understand how their government operates. We're very excited. We're very excited about this moment, Mike.
And this interview proves once again, like all my interviews with you, Ben Johnson, why I will never get confirmed to anything. So I will not be the AG. I will not be the White House counsel. I will not do anything. I'm going to be very happily running the Article 3 project, and we're going to very effectively work with the Trump administration to make sure that President Trump has a very successful second term, unimpeded by Democrat lawfare and election interference and all the other nonsense that they pulled. We're not messing around this time.
Just one quick meme for you, Mike, before you go. Just important. I mean, it could be you at that table with Trump, right? But this is the current state of the Democrat Party. And Nancy Pelosi's crying. Nancy Pelosi is crying salty sulfur tears. It's incredible. It's a remarkable moment in time, and so many of those tears are brought about by you, Mike, in the Article 3 project. Oh, you got to put it up. Just put it. It's my favorite photo on Earth. It's my single favorite photo ever taken on Earth, this side of the Trump assassination fight. Look at that. Look what you've done, Mike. Look what you've done to Nancy.
President Trump just mounted the greatest comeback in world history, right? And this guy, when he ran for office the first time, he was a novice. He had never run for office. He had never been an elected official. He made mistakes in his first term. He's not going to make those mistakes in his second term. We're not going to let Russian collusion, Russian disinformation, this BS lawfare, this election interference, it's not going to get in the way this time. And there will be consequences for crossfire hurricanes. So Andrew Weissman, be prepared.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you love the way that Mike talks, and if you love the swagger, and if you love the bare knuckle brawl of Mike's style, well, then stop donating to Republicans who do nothing. Donate to the Article 3 project instead. Make sure that you are fighting with the people who fight for us. Mike is the single bravest lawyer in America. Mike risked it all to come on these shows like ours and tell the truth about what was happening over the last 4 years. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the organization that will save America legally. America's facing Republican-ending lawfare. Mike Davis's account on X has 300,000, 258,000 Americans. Can't be wrong. Follow Mike Davis, ladies and gentlemen. Godspeed, Mike. It's gonna be it's gonna be fun.
There you have it, guys. There you have it. Let's get into the comment section of the video because they are also interesting. And then here's the thing, I don't like how he titled the video, and categorized it as retribution because, the media is going to take that out of context and say that Trump is going to, have like a revenge tour and he's going to come after his political enemies and he's not really going to be working for the people. He's just going to be going after people, politically and weaponize the justice system. I don't like that. It's not retribution if it's just justice, right? If they committed a crime and there is, action that could be taken against that crime, whether it be Letitia James or, Alvin Bragg or Fannie Willis, if they committed a crime, they committed a crime. This isn't about retribution. They just committed a crime. It's really that simple. Anyway, first comment says 3.9 thousand likes. I have a feeling Donald Trump is going to play nice this time. Oh, isn't. I'm sorry. He said, I have a feeling Donald Trump isn't going to play nice this time. We'll see. We'll see. But I doubt it will be that severe, to be honest. I think he'll just let the people handle what they'll need to handle, like the AGs, to go after these people if they actually committed a crime. If they did, I'm sure he'll leave them alone, but that's it. Next comment says, justice for Ashley Babbitt. Next comment says, Letitia James needs to go to jail for obstruction of justice and abuse of power. Next comment says, we cannot allow a politically weaponized justice system. James needs to be prosecuted and sent to prison. Next comment says, no more Pelosi, Schumer, Obama on Mayorkas, Merrick Garland, KJP, Harris, Biden, Chris Wary, Liz Cheney, Letitia James, Jack Smith, Fauci, Fannie Willis, Schiff. He named everybody. Americans are fed up with the law does not apply to me, Democrats. That's right. Almost 2,000 likes there. 2.6 thousand likes on this comment. Let us not forget the January 6 people that were sentenced to jail and killed themselves. Wow. They need justice too. Let us not forget them. This comment says 1.3 thousand likes. It's not retribution. It's holding American people accountable for their illegal action. Not retribution. Time to change the language. It's justice. They are all scared of retribution because they are all guilty as hell. That's right. No passes this time. Even Hillary Clinton needs to be locked up. Every law they used against Trump are laws now Trump can use against them. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. There you have it, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Let's talk about this video in the comment section. Of course, if you like the content, if you're brand new to the channel, consider hitting the subscribe button. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.